butterflies right here. I put them.
And a very good day, ladies and gentlemen, from Theme Park Tempo, back at it again. I was very bored. I couldn't sleep, so I decided to book myself a plane ticket and fly all the way to Knoxville, Tennessee. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a huge bucket list park of mine. Where are we here? There we are. I am at Dollywood here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the sister park of Silver Dollar City. Thoroughly impressed. My third and final Hersham park to get to. Thoroughly impressed with Silver Dollar City. Wasn't super impressed with Wild Adventures over in Georgia, but that's a topic for another time. Either way, guys, huge bucket list park of mine. Super happy to be here. As always, guys, if it's your first time to the channel, do me a favor, like and subscribe down below. Welcome to Dollywood. Welcome to Theme Park Tempo.
Wake up every day, theme parks on my mind. Ride the big coasters, leave the world behind. Theme Park Tempo, loving every ride. Theme Park Tempo, feel the thrill inside. Feel the tempo, stream it every night. Theme Park Tempo, stop me, ride the light.
First greeted with the Emporium here. It's your exit gift shop. We'll take a look at that later. First thing is going to be the Palace Theater. They actually had a show going on while I was walking in, but I had to go rent a locker because I actually just literally came off a plane. Ooh, beautiful. Nicely done so far. Absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, definitely looking to see a lot of Dolly Parton inspiration around the park already. Hence the butterflies here. And here's something I've always, yes, the kites. I know they do like umbrellas during a certain time of year. Got kites rocking. And just look at this midway. It is gorgeously beautiful. And y'all know me, I don't mess around when it comes to getting to a new theme park and things I've never done before. I did purchase the Dollywood front of the line pass, not called the Trailblazer, it's called the Time Saver here. Not as coolly coolly named as it is over in Silver Dollar City. Kind of sweet shop out here to the left. Ooh, and you can smell that too. Gourmet apples. Yeah, very Silver Dollar City vibes. A little more modernized Silver Dollar City vibes. Now, right up to the right is the Dolly Parton experience I was reading up on. And overlooking it, it's going to be my first ride of the day. The RMC beauty known as Lightning Rod. Oh, she creases there. But yeah, Dolly Parton experience is actually now a paid exhibit. I know you can still walk around the tour house. We'll walk around it later. But it pretty much just shows you a day in the life of Dolly while she's touring and all that good jazziness. Now, unfortunately, I only have one day here. I do not have two. Because I do want to go to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and see all the other touristy stuff. This is a 2-day trip. I had to be in and out. So this is going to be a 1-day video for Dollywood, guys. So, yeah, that's why I got the pass. There's 3 levels to the Time Saver Pass. One only gives you 5 options, and it's like $50. The other one gives you all the options. It's like 80, but it doesn't include the newest coaster. So you know me, I had to opt for the newest coaster, Big Bear Mountain. You can actually see through the crevices of the trees there in the back. You still have Dolly Parton's tour bus. If that's free to walk around and not part of the whole paid experience, I'll do that. But I already put some money down in the park today, that's for sure. Just stroll on in now. This is beautiful. Got some kind of show going on up here. Oh, jameters! I'm pretty sure that's not what they're called, but they're jameters to me. That's fun and jammy, but enough of that. We're gonna be right to business today, guys. I'm pretty sure this is the direct ship, Lightning Rod. Right in the back here, the RMC beauty of a roller coaster. Now, fun fact about Lightning Rod, it was actually a launch lift. It's a chain lift now. It is what it is. Yeah, it used to be a launch lift. Unfortunately, I will not be able to experience that version of it. This is very nicely themed down this area. Wow, beautiful. Unfortunately, I won't be able to experience that version of it. However, still get the credit, nonetheless. And this is very much like Silver Dollar City. Not much off-ride shots coming your way. I got a nice view right up here. This turnaround section on the Lightning Rod, but other than that, yeah. Imagine most of the coasters are tucked away. Although I believe Big Bear, you get a pretty few nice off shots from. go, guys. Lightning rod. Oh, there she goes. Up the mountain. Beautiful. Beautiful looking cars outside. Really cool view. Only theme. Gotta figure out where I go in. Yeah, there's my one grievance about Silver Dollar City is that he didn't have an exact, you know where to go. Scan this to expedite. No, we do that already. I need to figure out where I go. Are you around the building? I think so. Sounds about right. Saberville, Tennessee, Dolly Parton here. Now realistically looking at a 10-minute queue for an RMC. What I saw looked like it was more about 15. I'm still saving time. I'm guaranteeing myself multiple rides. I could go, which is nice about those pads. I could just marathon this all day. And yeah, that's cool. I'll give them that. Nice cool car ride down here. Doesn't look superly themed. It's nice though. Oh, that's a bit of a queue. Huh. Does look like a beautiful coaster. But yeah, this used to be not a chain lift, it used to be a launch lift. Oh, that's gonna be like a nice off-ride shot here. Oh, we'll be on you in a few. Nice looking station. I had not one, but two rides there. Oh my God, a lightning round. Where do we even start? Well, first of all, I had a back row ride and a front row ride. And no inversions in that beautiful RMC, and honestly it doesn't need inversions whatsoever. Altogether about 13 seconds of out of your seat, eject your air time. And it is one of the nicest coasters as far as like being literally on the side of a mountain. You're going through the mountain the whole entire time. Superb air time, it doesn't even need it. Honestly, that's definitely a top 10 coaster for me. It might even be above Outlaw Run over at Silver Dollar City, maybe Iron Gwazi. Definitely, it's gonna be hard to beat that coaster in a park because I'm already telling you that's a top 10 coaster for me. But wow, lightning rod blew me away. We have the rest of the park to check out. That was coaster number 1. We got 9 more to go. Let's go, guys. All the flowers so far. I mean, I really can't. I mean, there's other great coasters here. There's another Woody in the park too. But BEA beautiful. Wow, just here's the car ride. I'm gonna prioritize coasters first, as I normally always do. What I am very excited for, that's the way I came in. Or is it? I don't know this part. We're gonna figure it out together. Maybe it is. I don't know. I completely lost my train of thought I was gonna say. Whatever, welcome to Dollywood. Oh yeah, I figured it out, yeah. So they have a ride here called Blazing Fury. It's very similar to the old version of Fire in a Hole I never got to go on at Silver Dollar City. So definitely gonna be checking that out. And a rapid ride of some type that I will not be going on, ever, ever, ever. And just beautiful. Just up to par of Silver Dollar City. I mean, I really wasn't expecting any less. I've heard great things throughout the years about coming here, and just look at that. BEA. Beautiful. Bridge here of some sorts. Crossing on over into. It's not the shaking bridge. Oh, there's fishes here. I'm really bad with fishes. I was actually supposed to go fishing today. Instead I came here. Mr. Kevin, I know you're watching. What kind of fish are those? Leave a comment in the comments below. And just falling in love with the theming, much like I did Silver Dollar City. Very Western, very, very quaint. Trying to find Blazing Fury. You know my jazz. I don't like getting a park map. I just like going for it. I should probably eat though. I haven't eaten in like 15 hours. I should probably do that after this next ride. All the cute little niche shops here. Very country heavy, as you would expect at a Dolly Parton theme park. And you know what I'm talking about. Theme park gift shops, non-Disney or Universal theme park gift shops have a certain smell that all of them share for some reason. You know what I'm talking about? Leave a comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. A third mill wheel third mill wheel I've seen thus far today, but beautifully done though nonetheless. Trying to find this dang place. They have an S&S power swing that's almost identical to SDC's. Valley Theater off to the right here looks beautiful. What's going on right now? Ooh, sit down, but I'm gonna have to get myself some meatloaf or chicken pot pie. Yeah, people woodworking, blacksmithing, all these Greek lettering. I'm not sure yet. Different types of shops. The old general store. In case anybody's wondering what year it is, it's 1864. This is cool in here. Signs, knives, and hardware. People working and custom signs made. Oh, something's sparking over this way. That was like fun. Cool, very nifty. All this stuff's for sale? That's cool. And they have a whole entire chapel, which actually you could come to Sunday Mass here at 11:30. The Robert F. Thomas Chapel. I believe you can just walk inside. It looks gorgeous. Old school church for sure. I love it though, beautiful. That normal glasses, like the stained glass are depicted by blankets. I like it. You have a whole church service here on Sunday, that's nice. Beautiful. That's why I always like to have a wandering eye at theme parks, especially at a new one, because you never know what you're going to miss. And right back here, they have about, from what I can see, about 10 to 15 bald eagles. Really cool. Obviously preserved in this area here. Can't really fly anywhere. They do have a lot of land to explore. Really cool. Bald eagle is one of some 59 eagle species in the world. It's the only sea eagle living in North America. Oh, I did not know that. Very nice. Alrighty guys, next up before I get food, I promise you I'm getting food. It's gonna be Blazing Fury. Very similar to Fire in a Hole from what I understand. Let's go brave it. Not sure where I go in. I'm not sure if I even have an entrance. We'll find that out soon. Now, I'm sure they told me this when I actually got my time saver pass, but they don't offer it on this ride. I don't know why. Fire in a Hole does. I mean, this is a Fire in a Hole, obviously. I mean, that's what it is. It doesn't seem too bad of a queue. Maybe about 10-15 minutes or so. Now, they're actually blasting new Fire in a Hole's theme song, which is pretty cool. Over here, but yeah, it's blasting through there. I'm not excited for this to see how they compare. It's been recently going on the new Fire in a Hole, and obviously Blazing Fury here. So the station work obviously is a lot better at the new Silver Dollar Hole, sorry, the new Fire in a Hole, but I can't compare because I never went on the original Fire in a Hole. But from what I understand, this is the best this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to going on the original Fire in a Hole that was once in Silver Dollar City. They have a version like this very similar over at Adventureland in Iowa, but it was before my vlogging days, so I vaguely remember too. So here we go, guys. Blazing Fury. As he gives you, dispatcher will give you a
Clear.
Let's do it. Wait for it. Fire in the hole! Beautifully themed in here. Now, the ride operator was telling me this is actually 4 years older. Sorry, 4 years newer than the original Fire in the Hole. So Fire in the Hole came first, then Blazing Fury here. Very similar scenes. And they said there were a lot of tape news articles on this one, so that's why I'm filming. We're not getting yelled at, but we'll see. There's a water splash on here too. Same setup like the side. And very, oh my god, almost the same storyline.
Now, Molly, you be careful because I'm a weak back.
Very cool.
Man, I want a kiss on you, sir.
Slightly different, but very similar all at the same time. And that is identical to the one you see in Branson. Love it though, beautiful. Now, from what I understand, what I remember in Branson, this is in the end of the ride, we'll come down here and we'll drop in the water. Fire in the hole! Oh, really fire in the hole. Some on-rides footage there, guys, from Blazing Fury, and almost an identical setup to how it was over in Branson at Fire in the Hole. The sets were amazing. The animatronics weren't as good, and the sets weren't as bright, but you could definitely see it. That was a dated attraction, and the ride operator actually corrected me when he was coming back out. This ride has, the original Fire in the Hole has 6 years on this, not 4 like you originally stated, but beautiful. Chef's kiss. Oh, that was gorgeous. They have all pool noodles up here. But yeah, beautiful facade for Blazing Fury. That was such a treat, especially with falling in love with Fire in a Hole and not going on the original. That was beautiful. Yeah. All right, guys. Up next is going to be the Tennessee Tornado here. Arrow looping coaster, from what I can see. Traditional Arrow. Don't know much about the layout. Looks like a cool station nonetheless. So we're gonna figure that out and give it a ride. I can't find any off-ride footage besides that right there. So there's some off-ride footage you can find in Texas Tornado. Fun fact, this ride was actually relocated here in the year of 1999 from a theme park I just recently visited. That's Six Flags St. Louis. That's crazy. They were able to fit it in the side of a mountain like it is here. Obviously renamed it to the Tennessee Tornado. Let's do it. Man, this one's way out of the way too. Person, long grievance in your parks is the time saver passes are always one side or the other, and it'd be nice if you just had them all in one. I know I got different roller coasters, different operations, etc. But there are ways you can do it to where at least you make bigger signs, like at the very least. Wow. This is one I did not need the time saver pass for. That's for sure. They're on a 2-train operation though, so heck yeah. Here we go, guys. And I mean, I fancied myself a front row ride, but that was, I mean, not bumpy at all. Probably because it was an hour from 1999 and I had a front row ride. I can't speak for the rest of the train, but that was brilliant. I actually enjoyed my ride thoroughly. It's impressive because it's one of the shorter Arrow looper coasters I've been on, but I love how they actually were able to bring it from another park and fit it up the side of a mountain. That is some creative ingenuity there for sure. Brilliant ride though. Yeah, not a bad thing to say about it. Alrighty folks, up next is going to be the Firefighter Express here. Launch Family of Vacoma. Looks like fun. It's a tire launch. Switch track too, which is interesting. It actually launches you and loads you through the same building. Interesting how they do that. Because you'll get launched to make the complete circuit, come back, and then enter back. And when you come here, you need to switch you back on. That's really cool. Interesting to say the least.
72-foot lift height and exerts up to 2.5.
It's fun, especially for kiddie ride. Let's do it. Fire Chaser Express. I said Firefighter Express originally. My apologies. Fire Chaser Express.
We got smoke on the ring.
Actually, looks like I could use it for this one. This one's got quite the queue. Yeah, the family coasters do tend to have.
Experience this attraction. We will fill every seat and may have odd number of parties to be grouped together.
Yep, skipping all that. Yep, I'm happy about that. That's worth $100 for me. Yeah, literally, you can't. I'm sorry, the track doesn't come here, so it launches you, takes you through the complete circuit, up the lift hill, back, and then lets you. And then kind of like pretty much parks you backwards, and then it'll back. I don't know. I gotta go on the ride and let you know exactly what it does. So I'm guessing there's a switch track or something else somewhere. I'm not too sure. We'll figure it out, like I said, when we get on the ride. But nicely done station. Sure. Not like different than any other coaster I've seen before in my life. So question answered. Actually, so it does the first part of the ride, I guess, correctly. Shoots you out the station, into the lift hill, takes you through a little bit more terrain, and then it actually brings you into this wonderfully done show scene. And it's like you're in almost, I don't even know how to describe it, like a shed almost, with a bunch of explosives around you, and there's actually pyro that goes off, fire all around, and then it launches you backwards. Also, and there's a switch track behind you that launches you backwards, gets you to another part of the track, which safely brings you backwards into the station. Great engineering. My deepest apologies. I know I quoted Vekoma and I was way wrong. Yeah, that's a Gerstlauer by far. Yeah, not a Vekoma by any means. My apologies on that. I was definitely wrong. Often I'm not, but today I am. But still, great coaster nonetheless. What a ride. Just look at this magnificent bald eagle here, how she is gorgeous and beautiful. What a sculpture. Speaking of eagles, up next is going to be the B&M wing coaster known as Wild Eagle. Don't know much about it, can't see much about it. I'll ride. I'll give you a ride and see what I think. Yeah, this theme park is set. It's such a beautiful piece of land. You essentially walk on here. Wild Eagle. It's cheaper. Let's see if I go with this guy right here. I love the eagle in the middle. This will be my fourth B&M wing coaster now. Third or fourth. I'll get back to you after the ride. I'll think about it on the ride. No, third. No, 4. Holiday World, Cedar Point, here. And then Six Flags, Chicago, Great America. 4th. This will be 4th. Yeah, the Eagle called and she definitely delivered here. Smooth ride all along. It's the only wing coaster that I can think of myself that I've been on that actually has a straight down drop. Little floater, airtime actually, great inversion, super smooth. Great job. Now, something I will say, it's got a Powerade. It cost me $3.50. Same pricing as over in Silver Dollar City. I dare you to show me any theme park where you get a Powerade for $3.50. It just doesn't exist in 2024. Unless you're going to Silver Dollar City or Dollywood. Up next, we got another anticipated coaster mining this park. Is going to be Mystery Mine, the Eurofighter, the Gerstlauer Eurofighter they have here. 2 Gerstlauers, 1 Eurofighter. What I understand, part of this is like a dark ride scene in these shafts up here. I did not look at a POV at all, so we're going to kind of go on the ride and see what happens. Mystery Mine. It's a mystery what's inside. I'm intrigued. Beautiful facade for the coaster all along the exterior here. Gorgeous. You're waiting in line here, you're looking at some stuff. Find out where I go in at. There's Vulture right outside the entrance here.
Oh, howdy, folks. Yep, this is indeed America, home of the brave. Down the road is the Potato Shack, restaurant of the brave. And just over yonder is
Just look at this sexy beast of a station. And there's smoke, it drops you right out. Very excited for this experience here. Mystery Mine, 8 riders per train. Listen, Mystery Mine has its own theme song. You hear it. Yeah, right in, down the drop. There's no smoke, I was lying. Some of the smoke from fog or something. Maybe they're out the, yeah, maybe. I'm reading or seeing it. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm often mistaken. It happens. So Mystery Mine right there. Holy hell, that blew me away. So let me just talk about the ride experience. You first drop off right here into this mine shaft. There is smoke after the drop. I did see smoke. I wasn't going crazy. So it takes you through like these 2 little dark ride scenes. You see these bats glaring at you in the wall. Wonderfully themed in the first part. A little jolty down the first like little drop inside, but I mean it's very close quarters indoors. But yeah, that was excellent. And then after, so it takes you up this 190-degree lift hill. Takes you through pretty much here. I'll show you on the outside here. That's actually the end of the ride there. But yeah, it takes you through a bunch of twists and turns. You few hairpin dives, that actually takes you back into a building up another 90-degree lift hill through a whole entire lift hill scene. How do we explain this to you here without, let me see if I get a better view on the other side and show you exactly the building I'm talking about. So, it's very well hidden the way they have it here, but the second shaft is even taller. You can see it from the other side. If I got a shot over there, I'll send it to you. But yeah, and then it's just like this fire explosion scene, straight down the drop, into this hairpin barrel roll, and then 2 barrel rolls that slow you down like brakes. It was just one of the best themed coaster experiences I've ever had in my life, ever. Flat out, hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I love the giant theming they have around this park. Just giant everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Everything. Well, a credit's a credit nonetheless. Whistle Punk Chaser. It's a little family kitty credit in the back. But I was wondering, I'm doing the math, I'm like, I know all the coasters here, except and this is the one I couldn't. I know there's 10 coasters here. I'm doing 9 in my head. And yeah, another Woody here that looks pretty nice. Hey, I'm gonna rack this up first. Well, you can't really see it now, but that little steam engine emits smoke when the train passes by it. It's pretty cool. Nice little touch. Just more parks good about their kiddie coasters. Like, what can you do here? There it goes. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. That's cool. That's neat. And I thought I was gonna go to a whole day without saying there's not a bumpy roller coaster in a park, but I'm gonna have back pain from that, from a 3-lap special. It was cool to look at. The whistle in the end with the steam coming out of it, but yeah, it's gonna be a one and done for me. For sure. That was just to get the credit, and that's it. I swear I'm really just trying to find some place to eat, but I can't find any burgers, and I keep running into more coasters. Thunderhead here, the park's CGI. Thunderhead here, the park's GCI winning roller coaster, Great Coasters International. Time saver pass, which way? This way. Beautiful. Here we go. CGI, GCI. But yes, looks beautiful. Nice layout. You're out the mountains, as all this coaster park is here. Seems to be a lot of people utilizing this time saver spot here. I don't know. Maybe I'm on the actual line. I don't think it matters. No, it really doesn't. Yeah. Generally a curvature drop on these. I'm gonna pass myself a second back or right if I could join in this guy here. Now when it comes to actual GCI wooden roller coasters, and actually didn't realize it has a station flyover right here, but you're actually looking at it right there. Yeah, I didn't even realize that you're actually looking at it from the station. When it comes to GCI wooden roller coasters, that might actually take the cake for me. I didn't even see the first drop coming down. Completely caught me off guard. Traditional curve for your GCI Woody drops, but all in all, yeah, that was incredible. The pacing throughout the whole entire roller coaster kept its pace throughout. Nice airtime, but more twist and turn heavy compared to most GCI wooden roller coasters. But yeah, that was beautiful. I mean, Dollywood is just packed in with theming, guys, as you can see left and right. To its counterpart in Silver Dollar City, which I visited just about 3 weeks ago. About equal, honestly. It's graveyard here, nicely done. Probably spooky at night. And they don't have a traditional haunt here, but they do have like a nice pumpkin fest. More of a family Halloween celebration than spooky, scary, spooky. And in case you're wondering, I found food. Actually gonna head to the Lightning Rod Diner. It's the only place in the park that offers a cheeseburger. So I'm gonna head there and might as well get a good old burger that way. Maybe a lot of Lightning Rod or not. I do have 2 more coaster credits. I believe 2 or 3, I forget. 2 more to get over in the Wild Grove area section of the park. I'm gonna head riding the train though for sure. Now I found my spot to eat at. Fun fact about this park, before it was called Dollywood, it was actually called Silver Dollar City. So was Silver Dollar City. That's why you have Silver Dollar City Branson, and this was Silver Dollar City Pigeon Forge until Dollywood came over and took it over. So once upon a time ago, this park was Silver Dollar City. The park is filled with these little niches, and I love it. It's glorious. So I was gonna eat the Lightning Rod Diner where I showed you, but the line was ridiculous. So I just sat down here, got a table pretty quickly, ordered myself some meatloaf. But this is nicely quaint. This is beautiful. I mean, this doesn't even seem that busy here. Really nice decor in the walls. And it's funny, the inside of the house is actually where the kitchen is, and you dine out on the outside of the patio. Cool concept here. Nice table coverings, lovely menu, and meatloaf, and a Sprite. Yeah, looks nice. So here at Granny Ogle's Ham and Beans. And for theme park food, that looks brilliant. Nice brown gravy, mashed potatoes, shrimp beans underneath, and a piece of bread. That looks lovely. Back in this way, you get some hot pressed cinnamon bread made daily. That's a grit mill. And they have the same cinnamon bread. I serve the same recipe, but cinnamon bread is good no matter where you get it. So I guess you order here, you walk up there, and then you pick it up. That makes more sense. Ha! I mean, not as plentiful of like Silver Dollar City is, but there's at least a good, I'd say 50, maybe 40, 50 of these shops popping up here. Miss a banjo guy out here doing the banjo things. How we doing today, sir? Very cool. Love the authenticity. Check out here now the Smoky Mountain Christmas store. Love a good theme park year-round Christmas store. Lovely, beautiful. Nice nativity scenes. Smell of pine throughout. Lovely nutcrackers. A good friend of mine is obsessed with nutcrackers. I love the quaintness of this. It is beautiful in here. These beautifully themed log flumes here. Oh, that looks cool. Unfortunately, it is currently down and being tested. So I'll have to step back to come back and check it out in a few. I'm gonna let him peel back on. It's really cool. The theming is awesome. Never mind, they're open. We're going on. Log flume, then 2 more coasters. Beautifully themed station. That is a theme here. It's the theme stations. Heck yes. Interesting. No lap bar on this thing. So everything on. I'm not getting on that board, so we'll see. Should be alright. Alrighty, let's see. Ooh, bats. Spooky, scary. Scary, spooky. Oh, I just got dripped on. Where's my phone? Air ball from there. And he has a log for me after all. Can't complain about that. I had a little rapid section. And generally speaking, I'm not going to take you down the drop on these because, you know, I don't want my phone to get wet. Nicely themed. I feel this is going to be a soaker. I can feel it already. I can feel it already. Gonna be some dark ride scenes though beforehand. Looks like we're getting some at least. Beautiful. Oh, no, more rapids. Just rapids. Just rapids. Oh. Another quick turnaround. Looks like to be up here yet. I know a lot of having these back in Nam when I was in Nam back in the day. Alright, next is going to be a lift hill and a drop. I'm not trying to get my phone wet and messed up. Sorry, Charlies. See you in the flippity flop. Real quick before we drop down there, there's a real quick scene I want to show you up here. And judging by the people that were walking on the line and what I got in that drop, not bad at all. Nowhere near a soaker. That was a nice little drizzle. So walking back around the park, this is what I can tell you better from the mystery of mine before. That's the first lift hill in that little tower. That's the second one. Both very heavily themed. Beautiful. And the final area of the park happens to be the newest area of the park, the Wildwood Grove section here. Not intentionally, it just happens to be how I walked about the park today. 2 coasters back here, including the new Great Bear Mountain Coaster, which everybody seems to be raving about. It's also where they do the fireworks and drone shows at night. Fortunately, I won't be here tonight for said things. I have other things to do and take care of and whatnot. No, I'm only here 2 days. I got back in Florida. I got work. I got a job. I got responsibilities. All that good jazz. But yeah, this is the newest area of Wildwood Grove here. It looks beautifully themed. Oh, it is. Till Hall, this food hall. It's like a big food court. It's a tree. Looks like it's alive. These things you just get in like your own carousel. That's pretty cool. That is really nifty, especially that one in there where you can just have a seat and somebody could. You would not see this in a theme park in Orlando. People would have be lawsuit happy there. I swear to you, no one's lawsuit happy nowadays. Nice topper kid ride there. Little acorns. I'm looking for two coasters back this way, and there's one in Great Bear. I recognize the orange track. There's Vekoma Suspended Family somewhere back here. I'll figure it out. I'm impressed with this area though. Very nicely done. PEA UT full. You can't beat the Smoky Mountains. You can't. Plastic gondola. I haven't seen Great Bear go by once yet. Oh, there it goes. Ask and you shall receive. That looks more than a family coaster. It's advertised family. It looks a little again. We'll see when we ride though. Now this is the park's Vekoma family. My apologies about the mistake earlier. I think it was a cool little kid bear ride. Even adults could go on it. It looks like, yeah, you could be an adult and take a stroll on the bear. Pretty cool, pretty nifty. That's the Vekoma family suspended. Vekoma family launch. Let's go to the launch first. What I'm assuming has probably the longest wait of the day is this coaster. Luckily, you know, I have my, with this pass here, I get to skip the line as much as I want on any coaster. This coaster, I get one ride and one ride only. If I want to go again, stand by. So let's make the most of this. So let's do it. Even Dragonflyer has got a bit of a queue. And then the second tier only gives you one ride on Dragonflyer and then one on Fire Express over there. I forget what the heck that's called. But yeah. So anything else you're good on, except for this. But I am, at least once. Oh, I love that. I love that entrance sign. That is beautiful. The bear claws right across it. That is nice. Oh, look at that queue. Hey, that got a queue. You got at least a good. Ooh, that's cool today. At least an hour. Premium guests only. That'd be me. Here we go, guys. Searching for a big bear in the Smoky Mountains today. Ooh, I love the bear prints on the floor. This is just as good as themed to Silver Dollar City. I appreciate the quaintness, I think, more in silver, but I hate to say it, the coasters might have the edge here. So. Nicely cute station. Not nicely cute station. Not as heavily themed as the others, but still nice. Here on Big Bear. There we go, guys. Big Bear! And what a hidden gem there in Big Bear Mountain. Honestly, these new generation Vekomas are something else. That was smooth as anything. And honestly, next to Guardians is probably my favorite Vekoma coaster out there. Smooth throughout. And what really got me by surprise was the onboard audio. Just great throughout it, like you're searching for a bear as she flies by us right now. Yeah, that was just such a brilliant coaster. Onboard audio, minimal airtime. It is more of a family coaster, but you do get some nice ejectors, so it's more family thrill level, I would say. More along the lines of, like, not as thrilling as Pipeline, but it did feel like kind of a Pipeline ride, if that makes sense. Although that's Premier, and that's a whole different manufacturer. But either way, great job here at Big Bear Mountain. Last coaster credit today, guys, is going to be Dragonflyer here. The park suspended Vekoma. Another Vekoma here. I am beating the line on this one quite nicely. There it goes. This flies on by. Coming out too. Now, recently, actually just announced G23 is Disney's finally getting the first ever family suspended, but who the heck knows what? Now, most of these Vekomas family suspended, they're on one-train operations, and that's the case here today. Is it? Come on, flying in. We're gonna get we're fancying ourselves a front row ride here. That looks pretty intense though compared to others. Let's do it again, dang. And that was a hidden little gem there in Dragonfly, especially coming down the first drop. When it comes to like Vekoma family suspended like that. The only other one that really compares is the one they have over with Dino's Playland in Coney Island, New York. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I was not expecting that. I was like, oh, it's going to be a credit ride. Let me get the credit and get off of it. But no, that took me by surprise the first drop. It actually goes underneath the little underground section, too. Yeah, hats off. Only one bad coaster in this park out of all of them. The one is the kiddie one. So do you really count that? And the coaster skyline, actually, you get the best view out of the whole park of the coaster skyline here. With 1, 2, and 3, if you look, well, 4 really, if you stand back that way, you get 4 coasters in the skyline. That's the most you've seen once here in this park altogether of all. Beautifully done tree here. It is lovely. And I keep seeing all these, what I think are security guards walk around the park. I'm like, oh, they look like cops. That's how well the theming is. No, there's just actually a lot of cops walking around Dollywood at all times. And there's a fairy and a bear back here. Actually works for the area. Very nice, cool meet and greet. Hidden beauty all around the park here. Oh, I love it. And this is just beautiful. I love walking these kind of parks. I mean, really, Dollywood and Silver Dollar City have given me so much more life in the theme park life I thought I'd missed beforehand. And that's like I said in the Silver Dollar City video, it's my inner child. And I get that feeling a little more from Silver, but it is here, and the Hershans know how to do it. I just wish the Hershans would extend more than just the 2 theme parks they have. We're not going to count Wild Adventures, because that's, yeah, no. But I really wish they would more so than what it is, but there's always room for the future. Stopping in, I'm gonna have one more ride on Lightning Run here, sorry, Lightning Rod here before I call it a day. Not Lightning Run, Lightning Rod, not to be confused with a bunch of other lightning similarity coasters. But here, a nice ice cream shop, very, very Victorian, oh, not Victorian, very, very well themed. I want to say Victorian. It kind of feels Victorian, but I know that's not the word I'm looking for. Pioneers, I guess? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Feels like an older dated Main Street, if that makes sense to you. I love it. Feeling's great. Close the door, I can see the office. Me. 1864. This is right around 1864. We'll walk around the Dolly Parton Experience area here. Not sure exactly what they have in store for us, but we'll see and check it out. Obviously, they're pumping Dolly Parton music through the park here. So if I get hit with the copyright, it's your fault, Dolly, not mine. When I saw a tour bus, it was back here somewhere. I'm not sure if we could actually get to it this way or not. We'll see. That's where we're going here. Yeah, that's the the song teller. That is the paid experience, and you go through this whole entire. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it if you're a country music fan and Dolly Parton fan. And you can come here, and it's cool. You can walk her tour bus. I don't think my front line saves me this weight. That's still pretty cool though. This is included in park admission, it looks like, yes. And some people now to take you go in and out, it's a while. Find pictures online. Sorry guys, it's a bus. And she's rich, so there's like cool stuff in there. A Fat Cat Swinger here, some kind of swing band. Wow, it looks probably like a good show I must have missed. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have time for any shows today. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Gotta make the best do of this trip. Got all the coaster credits in, got what I wanted to see in the park done. So I'm very, very, very happy and pleased with that for sure. Gonna check out Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg tomorrow. There's 3 mountain coasters. 2 I'm gonna get on for sure. And a really cool standalone dark ride in Pigeon Forge, which I'm really looking forward to. I like this Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots bus thing. I never see Dippin' Dots stand like that. There we go, guys. Well, I'm gonna give my favorite coaster in the park by far, and actually, after careful consideration, she outtaken Outlaw Run and claimed the number 3 spot, moving Outlaw Run to number 4, which actually sadly bumps Mako out of my top 10. Lightning Rod, you're responsible for that. Here we go, guys. Honestly, did I need a $100 quick queue? Probably not. So it was a $100 time saver. I mean, it did save me 3 times today. I mean, probably altogether saved me an hour and a half. Is that worth $100? Not necessarily, but it did guarantee me getting everything in here. and done. And not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7 back-to-back back row rides there. I just kept marathoning on it. It was incredible. That is such a beautiful coaster. Lightning rod from start to finish. The bunny hill at the top. I mean, I get it was there when you originally had the launch, but even without the launch, what a beautiful, beautiful coaster. Thank you so much, Lightning Rod. Ranking in number 3 in my books. Couldn't have asked for a better day here at Dollywood. Other than more time. Had to jam this trip in. It is what it is. I will be back for sure. Thoroughly, thoroughly impressed. Absolutely. And unfortunately, guys, that's going to be a wrap today, guys. From Theme Park Tempo here at Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. 10 new coaster credits, a beautiful theme park, a great log flume, Blazing Fury, all in all together. It was such a great, wonderful, beautiful day. Great new theme park, like I said. It's just a bliss experience, how they treat you, how they actually go above and beyond compared to other theme parks, even Disney. The Hershey Company has a niche to it. I really wish it just would expand and go other places, but it was such a blast. More to come from Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg over the next 2 days. So always, guys, if it's your first time to the channel, do me a favor, like and subscribe down below. Until then, we'll catch you guys next time.
Theme Park Tempo, loving every ride. Theme Park Tempo, feel the thrill inside. Theme Park Tempo, stream it every night. Theme Park Tempo, stop, beat, ride the light.